I like to spend some time focusing on workplace inclusion. There is a famous quote by the Jesse Jackson that says, "When everyone is included, everyone wins." Before I discuss workplace inclusion, it's important that we have a shared understanding of what inclusion means. You may have heard a saying that diversity is being invited to the party and inclusion is being invited to dance. How often are you inviting people to dance within your organization? How are you inviting people in? Inclusion refers to how diversity is leveraged to create a fair, equitable, healthy, and high-performing organization or community where all individuals are respected, they're engaged and motivated, and their contributions toward meeting organizational and societal goals are valued. Inclusion is the culture of which the mix of people can come from and come to work feeling comfortable and confident to be themselves and work in a way that suits them and delivers your business or service needs. Inclusion will ensure that everyone feels valued and, importantly, adds value. Research suggests that organizations focused on building a more inclusive culture attracts and retains a wider diversity of talent and increases innovation and revenue. So inclusion can impact your bottom line. You may be wondering, how do I create an inclusive culture? I'm going to share with you 6 tips. Number 1, get uncomfortable. Write down every question that you have about gender identity, race, ethnicity, disability, accessibility. Where are you stuck? Use this as a guidepost to push past your discomfort and help you get advice or coaching in these key areas. Number 2, mix things up. Think about who you know least on your team. Schedule time to connect about their experiences at work and how you can enhance your working relationship to develop trust and understanding. Number 3, check yourself. Have you ever said we only hire the best people, or we only hire from certain institutions, or they just don't fit? Explore how these types of coded language may be inadvertently harmful. Number 4, plan to get real. Have colleagues anonymously write down 2 or 3 social norms or processes that prevent them from speaking up. Then hold a working session to dig deeper into the central issues rather than defaulting to problem solving. Number 5, embrace humility. Share a mistake you made with a colleague and be specific about what you learned and what you will do differently. This will help your colleagues learn and be encouraged to do the same. And finally, number 6, start with empathy. Even though you may be on the receiving end of a hurtful comment, consider asking, can you explain what your intentions was in saying blank? Here is the impact it had on me. Or try, can you clarify? I have perceived your words in a different way than what you intended. Seize these opportunities for continued dialogue, demonstrating empathy and shared learning. Always keep in mind, too, that you are human and humans make mistakes. Practice inclusive leadership. Create a culture of accountability. Celebrate differences. Commit to increasing knowledge and skills related to diversity, equity, inclusion, cultural humility, and accessibility. Also, be aware of your unconscious biases, which applies to how we perceive other people. We all have biases, and becoming aware of our own biases will help us mitigate them in the workplace. Leaders can create a psychologically safe team environment where all employees can speak up, be heard, and feel welcomed. Leaders can embrace the input of employees whose backgrounds or expertise different from their own and foster collaboration amongst diverse staff. You can ask questions of all members of the team, give actionable feedback, and listen. Most importantly, listen. Finally, make sure that inclusion is a core value of the organization, not just something that you do to check a box. We practice inclusion because it's the right thing to do.